Hey guys, welcome back. And today we have another awesome video brought to you by EOS Extreme Online Store. So this one is actually something that's not for my car, but I am very excited about it. So you guys know my friend Tim, Dad's Garage, just got the new 2024 or a new 2024 C8 Stingray, silver flare, super excited about it. He's got some changes that he's making to it. And today we're going to start with one of those. So right now he has a Z51 and it's got the Z51 low spoiler on there and he's switching it out to a high wing. However, this is not the standard high wing. This is the lower high wing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open it up, we're going to check it out. We're going to get it installed, and then after it's done, we're going to pull either my car or Jimmy's car, because by the way, you guys all know my neighbor Jimmy. Great guy. Well, he lives close to me anyway, a couple minutes away. But we're going to go over to his house and we're going to get the install done there. But when we're done, we're either going to pull his car, my car, whatever up to it, and we're going to take a look at the difference between the higher high wing and the lower high wing. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. So we have the winglets, the stanches, whatever they're called. All that good stuff right here with the double-sided tape and the other accessories for installation. Put that to the side. And then, of course, the actual wing. Get this box out of the way. Cut this puppy open. Heh, stab myself. Safety second. Ooh-wee. Shiny. That carbon flash is looking good. So you got your top, and then of course the bottom, and then of course you have your 4 stands that are going to go on there, but this thing is going to look good, so I am excited to get this thing and get it installed. Let's go do that. We're on our way to Jimmy's. I love it. He lives literally 3 minutes away from me. Got the car all loaded up. I don't know if you can see that. Got the spoiler, the high mid-wing spoiler in here. Gonna run over here and get this installed. So stay tuned. So this is how you know you're at the right location. Got the vets out today. I don't remember this gentleman's name, but look at that high wing on there, and look at the vets in the driveway. Heck yeah. There's Tim, his new C8. And we're gonna get that wing installed. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to install the mid-wing here. So Tim already jacked up this side, and we got Jimmy over here jacking up the other side because we are gonna need to pull these wheels to be able to remove the back bumper. So the first step is gonna be definitely either have your car on a lift or get it jacked up and go ahead and remove those rear wheels. Next step, so we're going to go ahead and remove this rock guard right here, and then we're going to remove some of the T15 screws. I believe they're T15. We'll figure it out when we get in there, but either way, we're going to pull that liner back so we have access to, again, the rear fascia. We're going to go down here. As you can see, there are screws here and here. These are going to need to come loose. That way we can pull the rear fascia off the rear diffuser to gain more access. So it's turning into a little bit of a Corvette day, but real quick, we're gonna break away from that for 1 second. So those of you that remember my E5 wheels, so the gentleman that just pulled up, these are my old E5 wheels. If you remember, they were the gray, I forget what the color is. He had them powder coated. Man, they look so good. I remember when Tim sent me the pictures of it after this gentleman had gotten them powder coated, I was like, wow, they look fantastic. So yeah, man, these are the E5 wheels, looking good. But anyway, of course, we got all the Vettes here today, and this one, of course, as you can see, is very unstock and is also manual transmission on this. This car reminds me quite a bit of Steve's in the sense that he's done a lot of stuff on the Stingray, like Steve did back when he had his, and of course, Jimmy, and then there's me. But we're getting back to working in here. Got a lot of work to do. Going to take us a while longer to finish up. Next step is there are 14 T15 screws all through here. We're going to need to go ahead and remove those. But Jimmy's got a story about that.
Guys, always slow down and take your time, because I was in a hurry the first time I did this and I left these screws loose on the brake light. So always double check before you put the bumper on it.
Because it keeps you from having to do it twice.
Yeah.
He literally had to remove the bumper again to get to that.
And when you're like me, I have a loose screw.
Yeah, exactly. He was just following his life's pattern of having loose screws. He's got a couple of screws loose, and he did the same thing here, but he did rectify it, and that's his out there looking fantastic. So he did his wing. So he had the Z51 spoiler on here before, and this is what he's got now. So, of course, one thing that we're also going to do, I just want to mention, so mine is EOS. I don't remember if Jimmy's is EOS, but what we're going to do is, since those are the standard GM height, and then there's the new mid-wing, we're going to go ahead and take a look at both of them once they're off, because this is what Jimmy had before. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the height so you guys can kind of see the difference between the mid-wing and the high wing.
Okay. Yeah, so the first thing we want to do is identify which side's left and right. So this is the right side. This is the passenger side's always going to be your right. So your winglets and your little stands are both marked with an R. But you want to get this little winglet on here first, because if you put the pedestal on first, then you have a hard time getting to the little winglet.
Yep, no way to access it with that.
Right.
I agree with that.
All right, just hang on.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, you know which one's unclipped, so I've got this.
So the next step is going to be to release the brake lights. So they're plugged right there. There's one on each side. And let me tell you, it is a lot harder than you would think. So Jimmy got that one out, but guess what? That one was already undone. We put it back for you. So don't be surprised if you have a little trouble getting those. Like Jimmy said, that's probably the hardest part of getting this job done. So the next step is we're going to remove the left and right tail light. So we're going to be removing these screws on each side on both of them. Then after that, we're going to remove the screws out of the third brake light. That way we can remove that as well.
So to remove the wing, we're going to be taking this nut off, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and that nut, and then it pops off.
So Jimmy, through a lot of effort, finally was able to pry off the Z51 spoiler. Man, the double-sided tape that GM uses is absolutely insane. And thank God Jimmy did it, because I pulled on it and I was like, done. I'm not touching this. But
it makes you feel like you're going to pull all the paint off the bumper.
yeah, it looked like it. It was brutal. But one recommendation is really focus on getting one off, and then you can usually pull the rest of them easier. And a heat gun.
A heat gun.
Yeah, once again, heat it up to get it loose, and it'll come off a little bit easier. All right, so the wing is going on. And as you can see, Tim's already pulled out the tape on most of these just a little bit to make it easier once this gets installed to pull it out. I'll get those screws in. Then, of course, we're going to put the lights back in, and then we'll put it back on the car. So we'll pick it back up in a minute. All right, guys, before we show the wing and do all that, I just want to say thank you to Jimmy, my neighbor. You guys know him, but you don't know him. I usually don't even have him in the videos.
Yeah, I usually don't get in these videos, but today I guess I can, because we put that wing on the car, and I just enjoy people hanging out.
Hey, man, we love him. It's a great place because, I mean, not only does he have the skills, and I'm going to tell you why he has some of these skills too in a minute, but he also has the tools. It's a beautiful little place. He's got a nice pool in the back. But real quick, his son races for Taco Casa. This is him, the 01 Taco Casa racing car. That's him right there. And he helps work on his race cars.
Yeah, we run the sprint cars.
Yeah, so more stuff over there, man. So Taco Casa's big for them, man. That, you know,
Yes.
we love some taco. I love their food, so, you know, hey, I don't race with them, but anyway, Tim and I are going to run, and we're going to go and we're going to take a look at this wing because we're going to kind of compare it with my wing and his wing. So this is, and by the way, we're going to jump back. This is Tim right here. You guys all know him, Tim Dad's Garage, but he's busy right now. He's on his phone. He's texting. So I wanted to show you the difference between the EOS mid-wing spoiler, the new Z51 spoiler, or, you know, the high wing Z51 spoiler. And I'll be honest with you, I really like this. So I'll tell you what, let's get, and there's about a 2-inch difference in height. Jimmy, you guys know from a minute ago, had checked it. But let's see if you can get a little bit of an idea on the difference right here. And of course, the winglets on the other one are also much larger. Get a back view. Drop down a little bit so you can get the height. But man, this thing looks fantastic. And honestly, you know, because I have 5 VM side skirts, I feel like this is perfect if you don't have necessarily 5. It would still work with 5. But if you don't have the 5 VM, I think these look absolutely perfect. That might even be a little too tall if you don't have the 5 VM. And it's funny, I didn't realize how big mine is, wing, until I saw the two of them together. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, that thing looks like it's like on stilts. Anyway, that's gonna do it. But let's go ahead real quick, do a quick close-up of this, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. But very, very nice. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Higher high wing or lower high wing. This is available with EOS Extreme Online Store. Both of these wings were from EOS. So check out the link down in the description. Everyone have a great week.